All right, I think that now it's about time for us to just create a couple of flows items, so you get the idea of how we are thinking about this workflow functionality. And I will start by creating the first step from a term proposal. If you remember the PowerPoint presentation, we had a term proposal, and then we want something to happen so that the administrator is notified. So what I do is I just start to add a workflow. I give it a name on, let's say, on new proposal. Send a mail to admin. Now, what is this? Okay, what am I doing? I'm creating a new concept. And this is in this dictionary, so I can select in what dictionary I'm in as well. Let's activate this. And now I press the details here. So let's put some condition. What should the condition be? Well, I know that by default, when a new term is created, the process status has the value unprocessed. So I have a process status is unprocessed. This is what happens by default when someone is creating a new proposal. And then I save this. And what I want this to happen? Well, I want to, after someone does that, therefore it is a post function, I want to send an email to administrators. So send an email to what group? To administrators. Or I can select just a specific email address if it's just a one person. I can also have my own message here. And I can also include a link to the entry. So when administrator in this case clicks on that link, they will get directly to this term. If I don't want this to happen for every time this condition is met, I can also decide that it happens, okay, send me this email every 2 hours or 4 hours, 8 hours, daily, or weekly, and so on. Or when I get 30 terms, 30 new terms, then send an email. So it depends. I mean, I have a lot of flexibility here. In our case, we just say, okay, with the first one, send me an email. And then we save this. I will just show you also the other functionality that I have access to here, just so you have an idea. There are more things that we can do based on some condition. I can set the field value. I can select the field. For instance, I could select the section and then say, okay, change the section to another one, or make the process status to provisional process in this case. So this is something that I can do. I can select values. So based on a condition, I can have a different values on another field. I can render a field, which means I can make a field visible or read only, or I can hide a field. So based on some conditions, I can do these things as well. I can style the field. I can make it another color, or I can make it bold, or whatever I want. The email function you've seen already. And I can also set permission schemes. So based on some condition, I can completely change the permission schemes and allow different people to do different things based on the current condition, the current state of the flow. And then when these conditions change, then these people might not have any access rights anymore. All right, so we have created this flow, and we are happy with this. So we say save. And let's see now, let's trigger it. So I'm logging in as a proposer. And please note here, based on my permission schemes as a proposer, I only see a couple of dictionaries. I don't see all these that I did before. And let me create then a new. I don't have any access to concept level or any other fields. So the only thing I can do is I can add a term. Note also that the section suggestion is choose. This is a section that I can select, so it's only available to terminologists, translators, and so on, and not to the general public. And the status gets preliminary value by default. Now I can say that I can call dog here. Let me see here. Oh, yes. This is actually the duplicity functionality. This is also one new function that we have in 3.8. This is a check in the same language. It says that there is already a dog, if you remember the other dog, in the list. Are you sure you want to save it? Yes, yes, we are sure about it. So we say, yes, I want it anyway. So this is just a warning that we get. And that's it. I just save. I don't need to do anything else. I just created a new term, and that is the only thing I need to do. So now I can log out if I so wish. So that is the new term proposal that I receive, as I am also administrator in this case. It says Mr. Producer created a new concept entry, and this is the entry ID. And here is the link, and here is our custom message that we have. So now I just press here. I log in as a, let's say, administrator. And well, you can see I have the dog. I haven't selected all the sections, but if I had, I would see this dog.